Greg Olsen and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hey, check that.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Warriors, 70. Come on. Set, 19, stretch the Eagles. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniel. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Red.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready? Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
18. Ready? Go.
On play action, Rodgers. That one down the field, but they... Cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. Going right, it's taken in, and he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 19, start.
From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be second down.
19, 5 years. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
Rodgers going up top again. And that is incomplete. Contact is good just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Back. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing now, Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. On comes the punter now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Dragon 60. 18. Hurt. 70 Lions.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And the Rams, first down.
Rodgers on first down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open. He tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That is a big play for L.A. 41 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Man. Ready, right?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard
line. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Ready.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Here we go.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Third and long.
Ready.
To throw is Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It is a big-time play for the Packers. And even 30 yards. First and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air again is Daniels. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Packers. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Cam Little to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. On the first play, and a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
The master of play action, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Mustang 19.
Rodgers to the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
19-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar nice. Shot 60. Shot 60. Go.
On 1st down, Daniels forced out left.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hurt. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
The center on the stop. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Come on. 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This returnable from inside his own 40.
1st down 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Warriors 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
2nd down, Rodgers. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Nazareth. Here we go. 70 line, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Check smash.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Stop, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Ready, ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
Yes.
Here's a run going left. And this one blown up. Good serve to drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hold it ready. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
From the gun, Rodgers. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Rams. That his 2nd. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Grupe able to add the extra point, and the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pick it up.
His drive will start on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
19 tight.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He's going to air this one out. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Before he can even think about it. returning that ball. Whoa! Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on.
Rodgers to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
First down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
70, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready, right?
Rodgers going up top again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
That one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds. but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Green Bay. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 33 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Okay, ready.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike. Is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Ready.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations, there's such great opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check smash. Check smash.
Now Rogers. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they dig themselves out of that hole rather effectively. Gain of 19 on 1st and 20.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, check that. Go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Reno.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
19 tight.
Working out of the gun, it's Rogers. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And the Packers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the 2nd half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready. Liking 18. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. A big hole inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Hold it ready. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Go.
Play action now with Rodgers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther, Dragon 60.
Rodgers here on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 41 yards. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 60 Bison, 18, Pioneer!
Rodgers. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Again, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. Bronco, ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The master of play action, Rodgers. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone...
A dive, and he's in! Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This fielded at about the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Moving left. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
So second down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Ready.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go.
A first down throw from Rodgers. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
18, Rattler, 8,
First and 10.
Here's Rodgers. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Throwing Rodgers. This one is caught by Addison. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and
Check
short
mash,
yardage.
check mash. Ready, put.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A short one taken at the 10. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now he'll run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Second and 6 coming up.
Come on. Ready.
Now a give up the middle, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here's a big one. This third down.
65 Jack. Let's go now. Track Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
79 Bronco, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On second down, it's Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
The game hanging in the balance, and a critical third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 18 Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First and 10 at the
That's good for 11 and a first down. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Rolling right. He's going to run it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard
Cup 19.
line.
Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now a final chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cowboy 8. Dragon 60.
Rodgers. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They